Now, when it came down to Anbernic, my RG552, that was my go-to. When it came down to like my handhelds, man, I enjoyed that thing. It was big enough for my hands so that way I can enjoy these games and doing on, you know what I'm doing. The screen looked good. I mean, the functionality, I set that thing up to be just like a miniature monster, like when it came down to it. But this, the RG505, I think I got a replacement. Let's go. What's going on, you guys? Your boy Famous Kid Video Game Entertainment, and I am here to show you the RG505. I mean, finally got it. Took me a minute, but finally got it. Actually, tell you the truth, this one didn't really take that long. This one's like kind of like a last minute type of ordeal that I end up ordering, and I'm gonna leave a link in the description because it didn't really take that long to come in. But okay, off the back, there's certain buttons like on the side or whatever, and one of them has the front end for you to set up all your games and stuff like that. But I tried to use it and it didn't work out right for me, so I said screw it. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna download a app which I've been using for, which is like even for my phone and everything, which is I don't know how to pronounce it, Daisho or something. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not gonna even go through it. But this front end is pretty awesome. I love the functionality of it, and it has all my, I've been able to use for all my games and stuff like that, and it's the go-to to where that you can it's really great. If you need to learn how to set something like this up, let me know in the comments and I'll create a video on how to set this up. But this front end is awesome. It's good for your phone and all, you know, saying handhelds that's Android based and stuff like that. Even when I get other handhelds, I try, this is basically my go-to. Now in this particular video, I am not going to compare this thing too much to the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus. I mean, I've seen the challenges and everything, the verses and stuff like that, but I like to keep things that, you know, saying the way this is and the other devices. So that's, without that out the way, I just wanted to just say that. One thing about this is this screen. I gotta give mad props to the screen. This makes me like imagine like what would it be like if the Switch Lite had the OLED screen, and this will be the epiphany of it, because this screen is amazing. And you see, I'm going straight to my nostalgia games, like for real. Now I can talk to you about all the little twists and turns to this thing. There's been plenty of videos out there before me, but me, I'm just gonna enjoy gaming. I mean, the controls are nice. I think only little complaint, and which is like small and minor, which is not really a complaint, it's just like the position of where the analogs is. But that's the reason why I liked it. You know, I'm a big fan of the RG552 because it's just wider, so that way that, you know, I was able to get to those analogs a little bit more quicker. But that's minor. I mean, for real, the gameplays and everything else, I love the T-pad anyway, so I'm pretty much as cool with that, and that's pretty much my go-to when it comes down to these old school games. So very seldomly use the analog when it comes down to it, maybe for like 64 or something like that, which I'm going to be testing out pretty soon. But most of it, yeah. But anyway, let's, you know, I'm just having fun playing these games though. Telling you right now, this OLED screen is definitely winning. I mean, super bright. I hope you guys can get a good visual of this. Seriously, I'm definitely gonna be leaving you guys, just like I said earlier, I'm definitely gonna leave you guys linked in the description. This this little handheld is good to go. I mean, for real. Seriously, it comes in a couple of colors too. So if you guys want to get like a black one, I believe there's like the Super Nintendo gray one, and then there's this one if I'm not mistaken. I think there's a blue one too. But yeah, this thing is like so fun. Like for real, the feel of it and everything, it's got a good weight to it. It's not really like it feels premium. Seriously, this is a definitely good to go. The controls are really nice. Setting up wasn't too bad. I just look, I can't even stop playing, like trying like these other games. I can't stop, like, so and when it comes down to it, I'm just like, wow, this is super fun. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm gonna get some Game Gear action. Man, it's been so long since I seen, and one thing about Game Gear, when it comes down to it, back in the day, just trying to get like that brightness right and stuff like that, and this is just gaming off the back, dude. Now, here's the thing with me, like I know that, sometimes they say that, people complaints about the aspect ratio. Me, I like a full screen. I mean, you get the screen, I like the full screen. Sometimes I usually play my games, in the, saying, in the smaller version, but I use just like to just say screw it, I'll just put it full screen. I know, but these games are so much fun to play up on these little devices. And don't get me wrong, of course, there, right? We can go straight to the Steam Deck when it comes down to playing nostalgia games and stuff like that. But to tell you the truth, I like to keep the Steam Deck as a Steam Deck to play Steam games. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like even with the indie games that they comes out with and stuff like that, like the side scrollers and stuff. So that way I know I have a new experience when it comes down to it. Now I had to get down on some Xbox Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass plays really good on here. For real. Look at that. Look how this looks. And I know, we're I know streaming and stuff, but on the screen, the way the brightness of the screen is and everything looks good. Now, as far as y'all know, the Persona just dropped on the Xbox Game Pass. So yeah, guys gotta definitely have to peep that out if you guys haven't played Persona. I don't know if you guys is into Persona, but those of you that is into Persona and probably like maybe like played Persona 5, started with Persona 5 like me, and then end up checking out some of the older school ones. Yeah, this game is off the chain too. It just takes a little bit for you to get to where that, if you guys know about Persona, it takes a minute. But once you get the game, once you start and everything, you get somewhere. Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, you guys should know how it is. The Shin Megami Tensei games, there, it's just yeah, but they fun for real, for real. And you could tell the portable version is remastered right now. It's just, I mean, dang, sucker looks amazing. Crazy. This is like this was game origin like on like the PSP, if I'm not mistaken. Oh man, and look at this PS2 action. Straight up. I'm talking about. like I said, just the controls are really nice, and when it comes down to it, just, I haven't really, I barely even really be using the analogs when it comes down to it. Most of the time, I like the side scroller games anyway, to where that you use like the T-pad. So you know, there's gonna be a couple games I am gonna be using with the analog, but just like I said, it's just, this is definitely enjoyable. When I launched the 64 action, and now I'm able to use the analog a little bit, and just as I said, it's just, you know, you get used to it though after a while. You know, you get used to the position where it's at. But you know, I wish it was in another position, but it's you get used to it. It's not really like, oh my goodness, it's like this is bad. No, I mean this device is just really, is just, man, it's playing a part. Look how clear it looks. I mean, like, for real, I really thought the other Anbernic was, you know, like I can wait for a while for another one, but nah, this one, this is, I'm really glad that I caught this. You guys definitely should peep this out, like for real. Like the Anbernic devices, man. I mean, they always coming out with something. I think they coming out with another one like like every week they coming out with something. It's crazy. I mean, for real. Every time I turn around, they coming out with another one. Dog, this is PSP action. Said no problems. I mean, running real good. And you know what's crazy? This was when I was, before I turned off the counter, it was only running like you know, saying like 30 frames per second. But I mean, like, you can't even tell if you, now unless that you have it on, that's the only way. But I could barely even tell. Yeah, I had no problem. Now GameCube, I had a little bit of problem on. It was just run. It was just choppy. So I just said, forget it. I'm not gonna even deal with it. Let's keep moving. But there you have it, though. I mean, like, this device is awesome. I mean, for real. The top buttons, you know, in the position, yeah, that could be a little bit of a complaint issue. But you know, if you work around that and like set your buttons up in a certain way you want it, I mean, you should be fine. I mean, that's the only thing I could probably say that, you know, that's probably like, could be like a little bit of maybe a pain, but nothing to complain about really. With Anbernic, they always been having like their buttons like that. It's just weird like that. But I think they did it a little bit more better because they made it to where that your R2 was sticking up a little bit to where you can actually get to it. So that's kind of cool. So I'm not really tripping. You know what I'm saying? Had the time, I barely even use the top buttons when it comes down to these old games, because it doesn't really like require like too many button pushes and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. So, but let me stop yapping. This was fun. This was fun. If you made it this far, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you guys grab one. I want to tell me some of the games y'all playing too on here, and like which y'all can't wait to be like playing and stuff like that. So let me know if you need like some advice on how to set it up and everything. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for chilling with me, and from Gamer to Gamer, thanks for watching.